Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is your June 2025 full moon reading for Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, to all of my returning subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure you smash that button right now, and I really appreciate all of the likes and shares and comments too. I love getting feedback from all of my subscribers and people who watch the channel. It lets me know that my vibe is on the same frequency with my tribe. So okay, so Aquarius, for my returning subscribers, you guys know that at the end of every single year, oh wow, I'm not taking those because I wasn't ready. At the end of every single year, we do a predictions reading, and it's for all the upcoming full moons of the upcoming year. And then I journal everything, and then each month that goes along, then we go through these together. And so we're going to do the predictions at the end of this reading. So we're going to get this out. So let's get into this. What do we have for Aquarius? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. I guess you got 4 messages. It's a lot. You have a lot going on. And I know that because of the song that we had on pre-shuffle when I was getting the cards together. So, the song is called Broken, and it's by Seether, and it's on the acoustic original. So immediately I was picking up on somebody who potentially plays an acoustic guitar. So, some of the lyrics: I wanted you to know I love the way you laugh. I want to hold you high and steal your pain away. I keep your photograph and I know it serves me well. I want to hold you high and steal your pain. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm lonesome and I don't feel right when you've gone away. You've gone away. You don't feel me here anymore. So this is somebody who's either gone away or somebody whose partner has gone away. There's been a separation, a split, and they miss them. And they know that, it's probably their fault, or, it's something that they've done. But it's the energy of just feeling broken because you're no longer with the person that you love. So the first card that fell out, and it was face down, so I'm going to take this one first. It's sometimes crushing. It means asking for help. Only fools or suckers think that they can do it all on their own. Ask for help, then take the help. Let other people be a part of your success. Don't be stingy about letting people share in whatever kick-assery you create. Every real baller has a crew. Also, you don't know everything, and that's just a fact. So sometimes crushing it means asking for help. Then we have own your awesome and stay humble AF. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Now list 5 ways that you're just like every other human who's ever lived. Go forth, you fabulous little snowflake, and be like everyone else with your unique bad self. Somebody else got this card. I want to say it was like Aries. So you could have Aries placements or be dealing with somebody who does. Then we have worrying as a negative prayer. Boy, this is definitely an Aquarius card. Aquarians, you guys are notorious for being, worriers. Libras overthink things. Your sister or brother sign, air sign. Gemini, they think about all scenarios. And then kind of don't care. It's really weird. But Aquarians, you guys, not only do you worry about the situation, but then you're master manifestors because you are a, I don't know, I can't think of it right now. There's mutable signs, cardinal sign, fixed sign. Thank you. I am one because you're a fixed sign. And master manifestor, right? And so when you worry about things, that's what you manifest, and that's what this is saying. Excuse me. Worrying is a negative prayer. When you worry, you are praying for fear. You are praying for all the negativity to come to you. You are manifesting it. So you don't need any of that kind of angsty, nail-biting bullshit today. If you catch yourself worrying, take a deep breath and ask the universe for what you really want, not what you don't want. That's exactly it. You change your mindset. You need to ask for what you want and not what you don't want. The universe always lets you change your order, and hell yeah, you want fries with that. Supersize that shit. Last but not least, loving is its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported, but when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts and all about you just being willing to open up your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the fuck out of someone today. Expect nothing in return. So I'm feeling, especially with that song, somebody really loved another person and just didn't get the answer or the warmest reception that they were expecting, right? I don't know why, but I'm getting that it was like somebody was in like could have been like a love triangle, right? Where there's multiple people, and someone may have left someone for another and then got that same treatment in return, and that's why someone feels broken. That's not for all of you, that's for someone, not for all of you. Okay. Somebody could be dealing with possessions right now, belongings, material things, buying, selling. Just saw the card. What do we have for Aquarius? June 2025. Underneath the deck, forgiveness, number 23. Somebody could be 23 years old. There are 23 chromosomes in, DNA. So this could have something to do with, the creation of something, a child. Then we've got, 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5 is change of direction. So situation could be changing in your life, and it deals with letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Somebody is either forgiving themselves or forgiving another. Then top of the deck, we've got pleasure, number 10, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. You got to be careful with that, though. When it comes to pleasure, I love this card so much, but, she's sitting there and she's indulging and, just relaxing, which is great. But right down here, you see a crocodile, and she's just dangling her foot in the water. And sometimes if you indulge too much in pleasure and enjoyment, you don't pay attention to the danger that's lurking below you. So you got to be careful about that. But 10s are endings. They're also beginnings, because 1 plus 0 equals 1. Somebody could have been indulging in a lot of enjoyment, sensuality, and pleasure. Or that's what I feel like it's more what you're experiencing now, or that you'll be able to. And I think the warning is just beware of what could be lurking in the shadows. Underneath the deck, that forgiveness energy, I feel like it's you forgiving yourself for some kind of manipulative behavior, or being manipulative, or manipulating some kind of a situation. Or it could have been done to you. Take it as it resonates. One more, please, spirits, for Aquarius. Okay, the energy going into this is the King of Wands. So this is somebody who's either really good at business, or if he is single, he's got a lot of suitors. He's well sought after, well liked. Good looking, If he is in a relationship, he is typically very loyal, but a passionate lover. He could be a little flirtatious, because everybody still favors him, but he is a passionate lover. Great at business, though, because wands are all about business, passion projects, things like that. Could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or you could have this somewhere strong in your chart. Okay, let's get 3 cards for the past, please. 2 more, thank you. 1 more. Okay. First card, it's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Don't like that energy. No, I don't. This is somebody very manipulative, will do anything for money, anything. And it's bad. like will do bad things. Anything to hurt anybody else. It's like very backhanded, behind the curtain, shisty. And it's like, it's being clarified by the Four of Cups. This is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be somebody waiting on this person to like act right, but I also feel like this is just the energy, the negative energy of this person. They're bored with life. They don't see any kind of satisfaction. They're kind of over it. It's, you see her, there's 3 cups in front of her, right? 3 cups in front of her, and she's not even looking at them. But then she's got her back turned to this cup right here, and it's full of rainbows and magic and shit, right? She's not even looking at it. So that's what this is talking about. It's like somebody's taking, already I see that there's like this King of Pentacles in reverse, and he just takes advantage of everything that's kind of around him and is not grateful for it. And that also could be not grateful for the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a King of Pentacles in reverse with a matching partner. Divine union, right? But he's in reverse and she's upright. Somebody may be kind of over it with, you know, it could be this Queen of Pentacles that's over it with the King of Pentacles because he's got such a sour disposition because she's good on her own. She's all about her money, family, you know, work, balance. She can balance everything on her own. She doesn't need a man, right? So somebody's over, I think they're over, it could be over a relationship. And this could be, that could be it. You know, it was like a broken relationship, like the song. There could be something broken. That was in the past, recent past. What do we have for current energy? Wheel of Fortune. Get 3 more. So we start out with the Wheel of Fortune. This is, you know, it could be a financial windfall. It could be some kind of money, but the wheel is also about endings and beginnings. You know, closing one chapter to start another. So you could be like at the end of one chapter, starting something new. Could have to do with money, finances. Then we have the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is you. I feel like masculine energy. If you're a feminine, this is you and your masculine. Or this could be a masculine coming in. The King of Swords is kind of an asshole, to be honest with you. And it's not that he's a straight up jerk, right? He could have a lot of water in his chart, you know, and still have feelings. But the King of Swords, in his power, makes all his decisions with logic, facts, and wisdom. Okay, he doesn't take into account compassion or, you know, feelings or anything like that. He looks at the facts and then makes his decision, and he doesn't change his mind. This also could have to do with law, legal. It could be a judge. It could be a lawyer. Somebody making decisions. Somebody asking for money or finding money, looking for money. It's about money. Financial windfall. He's very wise, though. Very smart. And then we had 3 cards that fell. So, Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. They also could be, this also could be a childlike energy or a child. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No, I'm sorry. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This is, okay. What I'm seeing is that there's somebody, it could be a King of Swords energy that's starting on a new path. They may have came into some type of money, or like I said, it's like the ending of something and a starting of something new. But this is, they're excited about it. It's the beginning of something new. Very happy about, you know, the direction that they're taking, because that direction is the 8 of Cups. This Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, but it's walking away from one thing, walking towards another. And if you notice, what they're walking towards, hold on, I'm trying to do this backwards, jeez, is there's sunlight over here. You know, it's she's burning something and then walking towards the sunlight, and that's the sun right here, the happiest card of the deck. Could be, you know, you could be walking from one happy situation to another. And not knowing where they're going, but they're very excited about it, whether this is you or the other person. And that could have been it. There could have been something that, made this person or you happy in the past, but now it's like they know that time is up. It's time for change. It's time for that cycle to end, and so now it's moving to the next phase. Somebody's trying to find their own pleasure, not the pleasure of someone else. One more for outcome. Okay. Wow. All three of these fell in reverse. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. This is interesting. Because the Three of Wands in reverse is like, it's interesting because the Three of Wands reversed is usually, okay, when the Three of Wands is upright, it means waiting for your ships to come in. But when it's in reverse, it means that there's a delay, right? There's a delay in progress. And this is what's coming in your future. What's interesting is then there's the Eight of Wands in reverse. Upright, the Eight of Wands is like messages coming in or fast-moving action. But again, when it's in reverse, it also means that there's some kind of a delay. It could be a delay in delivering a message or getting a message delivered to you, finding out information. And then you have the Five of Cups reversed. Now, I will say the Five of Cups reversed is actually, it's about healing. Okay? It's about getting over the past. So it's like there could have been a situation in the past. Two people separated. It looks like, it really does look like there is the energy of just somebody was getting sick of somebody else's shit, to be honest with you. And so someone walked away. Someone decided to move on to, broader horizons, and might have been the masculine in this situation. But in the future, what I see is there is a delay in wherever this individual is going. You may not hear from them right away, or people might not hear from you if this is you, right away, because you're going through or this person, whatever the situation is, it's a very deep period of healing. But there could be a delay in messages. Now, underneath the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is very in and out energy. It's very happy-go-lucky energy, but it's in and out. If this is dealing with first off, wands are all about passion. So if it's passion towards a person, it could be romantic or platonic, okay? If it's romantic, this is your in and out energy, one night stand, here for a good time, not for a long time. Could be, friends with benefits and that type of energy if, you're okay with that and down with that. If it's just like platonic, it's just a friend who's in and out, not here for very long, but, you'll see him again in the future or whatever. Now, if this is like work related, also very happy-go-lucky energy. This is somebody who can go out there, get a sale, come back, put a star on the board, go back out there, do it again. Very successful, very good at what they do, but it's just like very free-willed, right? I'm feeling like this is more like in romantic terms, and this is just somebody who wants to remain single. This is just somebody that like was in a situation or situationship, didn't work out. They could have came into some money or it ended some kind of cycle with finances, and now they're off, looking on new horizons. And there are some delays in communication. There could be some delays in travel, but it's like they're healing through this. Okay? They're healing through this as they remain single. Now, let's clarify this reading. I just saw 2000, the number 2000. Somebody could have graduated the year of 2000. $2,000. One more, please, for Aquarius. Underneath the deck we have say no. Just say no. There could be some kind of a situation in which you just, it's like personal boundaries. You know? Personal boundaries. And it could have been this relationship in the past. It's like somebody was just tired of the shit and they're like, you know what, this isn't for me. And just because you're a matching pair doesn't mean that you're a match for each other. Like, you know, you could be, everything could seem like it's meant to work out. Like you could be the right signs, you could be the right ages, you could, you know, work together, be in the same, whatever. But if the chemistry's not there, or if, you know, the love isn't there, then it's not going to work as a relationship, right? It could have been just like mutually beneficial in other ways, but someone got tired of it and they decided to, you know, change that cycle up and move on and heal. And that's what we're seeing. So someone had to say no. And this is bottom of the deck energy, so underlying energy, and that's what I feel like that is. So top of the deck, face your adversities. And that's, somebody, in order to heal, you have to face your adversities. And that's allowing yourself forgiveness for yourself and others, so that you can move on and enjoy life, you know, indulge in the ways that you want. Face your adversities. Face your fears. Face your demons. Somebody also, like doing this healing work, it could be, you know, deep shadow work as well. I don't see it on, well, I kind of see it on the board, because when you go into this Five of Cups energy upright, this is somebody who's been doing a lot of reflection of the past. They're crying over spilled milk. They cry over the past. But what they aren't looking at are the two cups that are still in front of them. Now, when it's in reverse, it's like it doesn't matter anymore. You know, healed or not, like it is the energy of healing. So they've done their work, is what I'm trying to say. They've done the shadow work, and that's why they can heal. Okay, so now let's get into the predictions. So, Aquarius, the full moon for the month of June 2025 is on June 11th at 12:44 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's on a Wednesday. This is the Sagittarius full moon. It's also known as the strawberry full moon. Strawberries could be significant this month. You might want to honor the month or honor the moon by eating or using strawberries in some kind of a ritual. Then the first card that I pulled for that reading was the Four of Swords. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's yours. It's all about R&R, rest and relaxation, mental overload, mental overwhelm. And then you just want to like go and take a nap, right? Get some self-care. And that's what I feel like many of you could be doing in this time of healing and reflection, right? Then the next card we pulled was Cultivating Prosperity. That's that Wheel of Fortune energy, you know, endings and beginnings, you know, finding your next venture, finding your next way. King of Swords, he's, you know, someone who gets what he wants. He knows how to get it. He's just, you know, making a plan of action to make that happen. Then we've got number 33, the Flower Moon. Now, the Flower Moon was actually in May, last month, and this card means blossoming. And the full moon was on the 12th, so there could have been something that happened around the time of the 12th of the full moon. And that situation could be blossoming between that period and throughout the month of June. Then we've got number 12, Rose, Love. The Rose card, which means love. Also, the 12th could be significant, 12th of June, 11th and the 12th. 1 plus 2 equals 3, so 3, 3, 3, 3. You could be seeing the numbers 3 through 3 a lot, and that means your angels are with you. You have protection. Then we have the first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. This is about using your throat chakra, using your voice, using your words very carefully, okay? Not being negative, not thinking negative. But speak your world into being. It's like words are magic, and words create spells. That's why they call it spelling. So it's that type of energy. Be very particular, very specific about what you're saying, what you're thinking, about yourself and about others. Then we have rhodochrosite. I have a piece right here. It's like a bright pink stone. I don't know if you can see it. Now, this one happens to be set inside of, stone. There's other colors. There's some more pink there. Okay? But it's funny because this stone looks like, the pink is all in the inner portion of it. And for this card, it means inner child. So for many of you, and this is a major theme for the month, this is about healing your inner child. You also could be dealing with children, or maybe have had dealt with children. There could be something that you're, walking away from. Regarding a child, I'm not sure, but this is all about healing, and I'll explain further because then, last but not least, I started using Astro Dice at the end of last year. It's based on the 3 main principles of astrology, and we rolled Pluto, Cancer, and the 3rd house, so you could have those placements somewhere strong in your chart, but when you combine these 3 elements, it's a unique blend of emotional insight, communicative power. Used wisely, it's a force of healing and transformation, and that's literally what I see in your spread. It's healing and transformation through emotional insight and communicative power. So you have to communicate, but for many of you, I feel like it's you saying no. Like somebody could be asking you to stay, or needing you for something else, and you're just like, no, I'm over this situation, I'm done with it, I'm facing my adversities, I don't want to deal with this situation any longer, I'm done, and I'm moving forward. And that's what I see. So, Aquarius, if any of this brought you answers, clarity, or insight, please drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars signs too, because you could find additional messages, especially in this batch of June readings. It's been very spicy, all of them. So, if you're interested in a personal reading where we dive down deeper into your specific timeline, I have all of my contact information and ways to book my services in the description below this video. But if this is where I leave you, then I hope you have a fantastic June. I will see you guys on the flip side, and y'all take care. Peace.